January 29th, 6:22 a.m. The President Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance take down media. I got bad news for you. Enter Caroline Levitt. You know, I watched that young lady, 27 years old. My personal opinion, she'll even get better as press secretary. Let me ask you all a question. Do you believe Donald Trump either A, picked his phone up, or B, confronted this young lady face to face and told her what kind of job she did yesterday? I'll bet you money they exchanged comments. And she did a good job. You know, there's only really one person I feel sorry for with this Caroline Levitt as press secretary. It's probably Peter Doocy of Fox News. You see, we had a dipshit press secretary before this one. Lost in space. She was a DEI hire. Caroline Levitt is not a DEI hire. It's obvious to me. So I feel sorry for Peter Doocy because he was a very good question asker of the Biden press corps, Biden press secretary. You know, you journalists, when you go into that press briefing room, you should not be operating from a stance of what's Donald Trump and company doing wrong. That's what you're doing. You're walking in there with that takedown mentality. You know what would probably happen? I'm going to lay some odds here. High odds that if a journalist in that room asks an actual intelligent question and it actually found something either missing or could be done better, Donald Trump and company would pounce on that and would probably even give credit to the journalist that put them on it. You see, your jobs as journalists sitting in that room, you could actually help this country. You could help Donald Trump, J.D. Vance. You could even help the House and the Senate. You could point them. You could make them think of something they've never even thought of. But that's not what you all do, is it? It's one of these gotcha. This person said this, and they said this back then. Now they say this now. But you all didn't do that with OJB and company, did you? You didn't get deep down into this open border. It was never secure. And you let that Homeland Security chief run around to every damn network saying that bullshit. Fake news media. You know, the Democrats, or Trump, I should say, the Republicans, Donald Trump, you know who their best friend is? I'm going to tell you. Their best friend politically now is the fake news media and shows like The View. People like Joy Reid, Rachel Maddow. So you Democrats, if you stay silent and you let these bumbling idiots keep doing what they're doing on national TV, you will be labeled as complicit in their comments. And you know what that means? That means Donald Trump is going to steal some more of your party, because there are some sensible Democrats out there. So Donald Trump, he loves to see Rachel Maddow out there spewing her trash, and Joy Reid, you know, because this just makes him and his staff and his party look that much smarter. What about this Fetterman character in Pennsylvania? You know, he's pretty sharp. He's trying to keep his job. He's trying to act sensible. There is nothing wrong with any U.S. senator approaching the president-elect or the president of this country, no matter what party they are. You know, you're only talking about a U.S. senator that's what? If we have to declare war and send our troops into battle, well, Mr. Fetterman, Senator Fetterman, would be one of those people that would be casting that vote, yay or nay. Of course, you know, you've got idiots like Joey Reid out there, you know. Oh, you shouldn't be down there talking to Trump. If this country gets into that position, we're in deep, deep trouble, okay? Deep trouble. Yeah, Donald Trump's changing this country. This is not business as usual. This is not status quo. And for any of you idiots out there that think this buyout for these federal employees is something rash or whatever, well, this has happened in the U.S. military over the last 30, 40 years quite often. Believe it or not. Now, let's talk a little bit here about General Milley. You know, you're never untouchable. You know? When you're a general officer and you're going to get that big old retirement pay, well, you owe allegiance to this country. You owe allegiance to your chain of command while you're on active duty. Question is that what General Milley did? Yeah, you don't need to be some general out there running around with this woke bullshit talking about, referring to your commander-in-chief. That's going to conclude the video. I hope you enjoyed.